One of the big parts of Skyblock this season is balancing out exactly what you're going to do on your island to become rich. Because it's progression based, you can get too focused on getting the best things and not enough of the things of lower tier that are essentially going to make you more money. So that's what we're focusing on today, because I need to change our spawner setup massively, which in turn is going to make us spend billions of dollars in this episode. So stay tuned to see how we are going to increase our efficiency here in Minecraft Skyblock. Yes, hello everybody, and welcome back into a brand new episode of Minecraft Skyblock. Today, of course, we are back here on the best #1 rated Minecraft Skyblock server, AkumaMC, back again for another episode in this season, guys. Thank you again for the continued support of this series. You guys are killing it as always, and I'd like to say that hopefully this week my island are going to kill it, and we're going to be in the top 5 islands of the week. That is kind of the goal for this week. That's what I'm going for. I'm putting my name on it right now because that is pretty much the target. If we don't hit that, then I don't know, we've gone severely wrong somewhere. But in today's episode, we are essentially taking a look at some things that we need to change on our island, I guess, because we are not working at the maximum efficiency right now. We're just not. As an island, we're slightly behind on some things, and I think there's some things that we need to change that would actually help us probably get into the top 5 this week. Now, before we get into those things, I've been grinding up my grinding skill. We are now level 84, which should mean that we have got some rewards here to claim. So I'm just going to go ahead and claim all of these different tiered rewards and get those in my inventory, and hopefully they're going to be super useful to us at some point or another if they're not immediately. We've got a grind attack there even as well. Dark soul consumable, we'll take that. Dragons, epic airdrops, and a robot egg. There we go. So that's all of the rewards that we've earned so far. I'm going to go ahead and drop all the stuff off over here. Actually, I guess we can apply the value since we are going to be going for a placement this week. We'll just apply whatever value we've got right now and see where that puts us, just with the little tiny bit that we're going to put in today. Or right here, I guess. Is that all the value that we got from that? It is. Where actually are we on the IS top? Because we obviously haven't actually done anything this week yet to go ahead and place on that. We've not claimed any value. We've literally just got our spawners placed down. So we're already 14th without having to do anything. To get us in the top 5, we need to have 10 million island value. I don't think that's going to be an issue. I genuinely think that we've got that easily. So I'm hopeful this week. I'm hopeful that we are going to indeed hit our target and we will become one of the top islands this week. Yes, we do have a lot to do today because I need to make some big trades if we are going to be in with any chance of essentially increasing, just the efficiency of the way that we're doing everything right now. There's a lot that doesn't really make sense to me on our island because of how limited we are in like spawner limit. Like we can only place X amount of spawners, right? Right now, we're not even close to like filling that number up. So I don't know why we're using such like high tier spawners when we genuinely don't have the thing maxed out, right? There is a point where you only want to use the highest tier spawner, but then there's also a point where if you don't fill up your island with the most amount of spawners possible, you are literally just throwing away money. And of course, money is exactly what we need if we want to continue improving and become one of the top islands. Also, shout out to I Love Her 4, who's actually given me a masterful gem pet. This was something which we were trying to get a couple episodes ago, so that is very awesome. Thank you so much for that gift, and hopefully we'll actually be able to use that now because again, gems just as well as money is something that we are heavily focusing on increasing. As you can see, we've got 3 million gems right now, but we will be working on getting more of those because there's a lot of upgrades that we need to do with the gems. Now we should have some V kits that we can go ahead and claim. That this should give us some V kit crates to open nicely today. We've got literally I think every one of our V kits except the Kraken one because we only unlocked that one a couple episodes ago, which was a very nice and lucky unlock. I'm glad that we managed to get that. And yeah, we'll see whether we can get. I don't think there's any more other V kits like being released anytime soon, so we'll have to see. Right, let's open these V kit clusters and see if we can get anything good from this. So we can indeed get coupons and such from this. So let's see what we've got. Hopefully we can pick out a $20 coupon. Let's see. We're going to get iron golem spawners. Not the worst thing in the world, especially considering we obviously are actively selling those right now. So we'll take that. Next up, we're going to get a bunch of villager spawners, iron golem spawners as well, and an XP booster. Probably something we will use at some point. Not really right this second because I don't really have any use for that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and scout and see whether I can find the top island or the island that is buying guardian spawners for the most. Now, you might be thinking this is a little bit backwards, but let me explain my doings. What we're going to be doing here is we're going to take away probably the 2 stacks of guardian spawners, to be honest. 2 stacks of guardian spawners. Now, these guardian spawners are going to sell for roughly 700 million a piece. Okay, so you're looking at a lot of money for 2 stacks right there. And then we're going to end up being able to buy witch spawners for literally less than 10 times the amount of cost. So basically every guardian spawner we're going to be able to get like what is the math? It's going to be like 12 or 11 witch spawners for it. Now the drop like sell for Guardians is less than 2 times the amount it is for Witch. So if you go into /shop, you can take a look at the mob drops right here. Obviously, this is for Guardians, 875, and Sugar is for Witches, I believe. Is it? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Yeah, Sugar is for Witches. So with that, like, being said, it makes no sense. Why would we not take 11 Witch spawners instead of 1 Guardian spawner? That makes no sense to me loot-wise. Obviously, once we're hitting the cap for spawners and we're just sat here with, like, no space on our island, then that's when you'd want to upgrade to Guardian spawners. But right now, it makes no sense. We cannot afford the amount of Guardian spawners that we would need to, like, fill up our maximum capacity of spawners. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm basically going to be swapping them out here. Obviously, we're still going to have to buy Witch spawners, but to be honest with you, we're only buying them for 1 billion per, per spawner, less than the shop sells them for. So if we need to, we can just buy them straight from the shop. So this island right here is going ahead and they're buying Guardian spawners, as you can see right here, for 750 mil each, or 5 for 3.75 bill. So what we're going to do is I'm literally just going to go here and I'm going to sell them a bunch of Guardian spawners. We are going to try and sell them as much as we can. I don't know if we're even going to be able to sell them all because, yeah, they're going to run out of money at some point. And I feel like this is going to be a very simple or a very common issue. So I'm going to go visit the top island. I think they're also selling for this or buying for the same. So we'll go ahead and, oh, they don't have any money left either. So we are going to continue to scout some islands who actually have money to buy these Guardian spawners, because ultimately I just need to sell as many as I can. Here we go. The second top island is also, they also don't have enough money. We could rob them of gems though. Let's see. Maybe we can get some gems for this. I don't know whether gems is the smart option really or not, to be honest with you. I don't really need gem. Well, I do need gems, but maybe we don't need them that much. I don't know. We'll sell a couple for that right there. There we go. Just get a couple of gems. The next island also doesn't have enough money to buy these Guardian spawners. So it looks like the economy is kind of crazy, right? Like, we need to sell these for sure. But no one has the money to buy them right now. Literally no one. Every island that I go to is running out of money rapidly. At least the ones that are selling it for or buying it for the amount that we're trying to sell them for. So I will continue to wait for people to essentially get more money so that we can sell them at the price that we want to do. But that is essentially what we're going to do. So I guess while that is all happening, what we should do is replace these down just so that we're not losing any money. And yeah, well, I guess we'll have to do it like that because that is the only way I can see this working. So I'll just, I'll carry X amount with me and I'll just try and sell them as and when I can, really. What I'm also going to do is I'm just going to list a couple of like bundles of them on the auction house, just in case there's people that come online that have money and would like to purchase them, because yeah, then we've kind of covered some bases. So hopefully people will just start to buy them. We can sell this right here for money. And it's going to be, I think it's 6 bill per 8. So let's do that. Cool. So that is kind of all we can do for right now is have 11 bill. Like, we are going to continue to go around every island and sell our Guardian spawners as and when we can. People will just run out of money because there's not actually that much money circulating in the economy right now. But hopefully this will allow us to buy, I don't even know how many more of the witch spawners we could buy for this actually. It's 590 mil per 10. So it's basically 1.2 bill per 20. So yeah, we'll be able to get like another 200 at least there. So that would be nice. We'll get that in and hopefully we can, you know, get those added as soon as possible so that we're not losing money while the other Guardians aren't placed. Now guys, there is a brand new bundle dropping in less than 24 hours. So what we're going to do today is we're going to give away the 3 times bundle, okay? That's what we're going to do. It's worth $50. All you guys need to do to be in with a chance of winning this brand new unreleased 3 times bundle is like this video. You need to subscribe to the channel. That is like one of the most important steps. You need to be subscribed. Over 80% of the people watching this right now are not subscribed, so make sure you've done that. You need to comment your username, join the giveaways only Discord, and go ahead and press the enter button. As long as you've done all that, you're officially entered into that one. So good luck to anybody who does enter, and the winners will be drawn in about 3 days, and then you will get your prizes. So yeah, it's going to be the brand new bundle. We don't even know what's going to be in it yet. It's unreleased, so hopefully it's going to be a nice and overpowered new bundle. So I wanted to just go ahead and apply some of the value that we've got sat in our chest. I'm not going to do all of it. We're just going to do the low value blocks for right now and just see where it actually puts us, because kind of will give us a little bit of a scope of how far off we actually are from being able to, you know, get in the top 5, because we already know that we're going to need about 10 million or so. It's probably going to be more than that by the time the week ends to place in the top 5. So we need to kind of, you know, get as much out of that chunk as we possibly can. Now, the other thing that will help is as soon as we have got all of our witch spawners placed, that will count towards island value as well. So that is a big thing that that should actually help us, you know, going forward as well. So once we've got all of those spawners, we'll be good. What I might do actually, because we're only buying them for a little bit less than the shop, I might just buy them from the shop. I don't know, because we could get a whole bunch of stacks right now. We could afford 3 more stacks. I'll buy 2 stacks for now, just so that we've got a little bit of money left over in case I need it for anything. We'll get these placed straight away, and hopefully we can get the income flowing in from that as well. So let's get this placed. I do have some maxed out scrolls that I've been saving up as well, so that's perfect for that. But yeah, that does indeed increase our island value. So about halfway to placement in the top 5 right there. We do actually get on the top 10 now with that. That's just literally by placing spawns and a couple of value blocks. We really don't have that many value blocks placed yet this week. So we should be able to catch up, no problem, really. So we currently only have like 3, I think, starter quests that don't yet, that haven't been completed yet. We're 10 out of 13 on the final tier, and we actually do get some spawners for this. These aren't like really that hard a quest, so the rewards aren't that good, but there are still some things in here which I would like. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can get some of these completed right now. Complete 2 mission contracts. I believe we have some mission contracts. I do just need to find them quickly. There's 1. Let's claim this. We'll just do them all at easy. There's no reason to go above easy, really, for us right now. Purchase 3 pig spawners, obtain 2.5k gems from doing the skill, and catch 500 fish on your island. That is fairly easy. We can do that, not a problem. Would like to just make sure that, you know, if we get a second one, I want to kind of complete them as quick as possible here. So I think we've got some spare ones. Here's another unclaimed one. Let's press easy on this one. What do we got this time? Mine 2,500 blocks, open 5 enchant books, catch 500 fish. Perfect. So we can actually get those 500 fish done both at the same time on those. So I'm going to get that done nice and quickly. I don't know whether this actually needs to be a quantity of 500 fish or if I physically have to like cast and catch 500 times. So we should be able to figure that out pretty quickly here if I do go ahead and just start fishing, because our fishing does happen now pretty quickly and we catch usually more than 1 fish. That was an unfortunate one just there, but if we need to, we can also just use a fishing consumable. Okay, so we caught 2 right there, so we should be on 3. Let's just double check that that is going to be the case. Yes, it is. So it's not to do with the amount of times you cast your rod, which is perfect. I will go ahead. We should have a fishing consumable somewhere right here. I'm going to go ahead and do this, and hopefully this will speed through these challenges here and we'll be able to get this done. Honestly, if turbo fishing procs, then this thing will be done pretty much instantly. So that would be nice if we could get that. Oh, it did. There we go. It procced. So this should complete this challenge very, very easily. Look how crazy it is when you get that. Honestly, it's actually ridiculous when you get that. I don't even know what we've just done just there, but that should have completed those. I'm pretty sure that is now done. Oh, it's not even 354. Somehow we didn't manage to get that done yet. That's okay. We've still got our consumable for a couple seconds here. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll get another proc. We did get another proc, but it was just after our thing had expired, unfortunately. But honestly, that might already have got us there. Let's just double check. 414. Okay, we got a little bit to go. That's okay. It shouldn't take us long. To be honest with you, 1 more proc and it'll be over anyway. So we'll see. And there we go. There's the 1 more proc. We got 35 fish caught in one of those procs. That's actually crazy. All right, 70 fish in another one. That's ridiculous. I guess maybe those multiple fish don't count. I don't know. That's definitely should have completed if it did count. I guess they don't. Maybe when it comes up with multiple numbers like that, I don't think it counts. But when it comes up like 2 and I don't know. I don't know anymore. I don't get how this thing works. All right, fishing apprentice complete on both of those. We don't have to do that anymore. Also, obtaining the gems from a skill is done. So I now need to purchase 3 pig spawners from the shop, which is nice and easy for this one to be done. 1, 2, 3. Boom, that mission contract is completed. Then we need to open 5 enchant books and then mine 2,500 blocks in the mine, which we do have a mining consumable, so should not be hard at all. We should have some books, I think, saved up literally right here. So enchant, we can go in here, boom, we can just open up these. I don't even know if there's specifically anything we need off this right now, so I'm just going to pretty much claim whatever. Wow, we're getting given literally all the same options in these books, which is kind of crazy. Cool, I think that did complete that challenge as well. Yes, it did. So now all we got to do is mine blocks in the mine, and we are officially good to go. Let's activate our pet. Actually, you know what we should do here? Let's not activate that one. Let's activate our brand new masterful gem pet that we got given, because that will help us the most here, I think. Then we'll activate the mining rage consumable, and then we'll just go absolutely crazy in here, and that'll easily complete that final challenge. Providing it's not like raw blocks mined, which it might be, honestly. I don't know. We'll have to, I guess, let's have a quick check. just to make sure that it's not raw block. No, it's definitely not raw blocks mine. Cool. So yeah, we'll complete that one nice and easy. All right, there we go. That should now be completed. Yes, they are both complete. So let's go ahead and just claim them both. And there we have it. Easy peasy. So let's see what other quests we also have in this final one, because that should complete that one very nicely. Yes, it did. Increase your pet's level to 50. Now, this one's going to be a little bit difficult because the highest tier pet I have right now is 37 with my grinding pet, and I've actually been grinding that for a long time. So the odds of it actually getting maxed out are quite slim, especially, well, today it's virtually impossible. Participate in a community goal. Next community goal is in 8 hours, 5 minutes. So that is going to be one that we just kind of have to time right, and we have to just be on when it's happening. So those are things which we will eventually get to being done. We will continue to use, I'll probably just be using my grinding pet anyway while I'm grinding off camera, because I've probably grinded, yeah, I've definitely grinded the grinding skill the most, I think, out of any of them. So hopefully that'll mean that this can eventually hit level 50. I might ask my island members if they've got anything higher tier, just so that we can like get that done, because I don't know, I'd like to get those quests done. They do seem important. And of course, I guess if I'm grinding as well, then we'll end up getting all the quests done for the grinding, which give way better rewards if we can complete these. We will literally get so many value blocks, so many guardian spawners, bunch of witch spawners. So this really is the one that we want to get done right here. So that, I think, is going to be my main focus, you know, going forward, because I don't know, it's just, it's insane. And I feel like we'd be crazy if we didn't get that done. But like I said, we are, what level are we now? We're level 84 on the grinding skill. So we're getting there. We are getting up there. We've got another 15 levels before we max this thing out. The rewards in here, of course, only get better as well. You start to get guardian spawners just for leveling up. Even the level 100, you get a weekly crate, upgraded auto sell chest. You know, all those good things come before here. 32 guardian spawners that we could sell for so much money at that point. So there are so many things coming up. If I can just put the time in and grind, we will be absolutely set. We will be done. We're not really close to any other quests because I've not focused heavily on any other skills. So grinding is kind of where it's going to be at for me. Mining, I think, will be next. Yeah, I mean, we do get some decent rewards right here as well. But, you know, the final expert one is where you get the proper, like, big rewards. So that's kind of what I'm aiming for. I want to get the grinding one done, and then that'll be a nice little selection of rewards there. So there we guys have it. That is the plan going forward. We are selling our guardian spawners and we are buying witch spawners, because it just makes no sense not to have this whole thing full right here. It just doesn't make any sense to me. So that's what we're going to be doing going forward. I'm going to continue looking for everybody's money on the server. We are going to be selling our guardian spawners, no doubt. And hopefully within the next couple episodes, you guys are going to see this whole spawner system completely maxed out and completely insane, and hopefully earning us a whole bunch of money. Yes, guys, that is going to be where I end off today. If you have enjoyed this video, please make sure you do leave it a like. If you're not subscribed, just double check. It takes a second to check. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, because, you know, first of all, it's a requirement of the giveaway, and it means that you won't miss these videos, which, you know, you might have been missing. So make sure you do go ahead and do that. But other than that, guys, that is going to be it from me today, and I will see you all in the next episode of Skyblock here on AkumaMC.